Okily dokily, it looks like I'm going live, so welcome everybody. Gonna play some Space Invaders tonight. As I pinned in the comments, this is a real cartridge. It's actually the text label cartridge, so really old school, the first killer app of all time. The Space Invaders Atari 2600 really sold a bunch of systems. This is for a high score challenge in my Discord server. You can join for free. I put that in the pinned comment as well. A link you can join for free and take part in it. It's going to run through the 15th or the end of the month. I'm sorry, the end of the month. And of course, I have super chats available, but they're not necessary. So if you want to put something in the tip jar, you can, but you don't have to. And this is for game variation 4. So let's put it on 4. And apparently this is a tough variation. So let's give this a go. And I think the current high score is like 7,000 in the 7,000s. Oh, can he get the UFO? Oh, I could get shot. So let's see. Oh, I forgot to. I'll have to address the chat in just a second. I'm already doing terrible. I lost my first life. It's been a long time since I played Space Invaders for the 2600, which is a really good way to play Space Invaders. Perhaps I actually prefer this over the original, the arcade, because of all the variations. Hey, at least I got the UFO. This is just my warm-up game. That's what I say, right? And your ship is massive, a big target. And this is single shots, so no cheating, no doing the double shot trick. Oh, I tried to get the UFO and that alien got in the way. Love the percussive sounds. Let me know if the sound's okay. Forgot to check before I started the stream if everyone could hear me all right. So if someone in the chat wants to let me know, and when I die I'll check, assuming you all can hear me and the game, and neither one is too loud. At least I hope that's the case. Let's get that. Oh, can't get him. Can't get him. Ah. So 1,000 for my first score. Let's get caught up in the chat. So Star Groove is here. The Bunny Invader just wants to land so he can deliver the Easter basket. So happy Easter, everybody. Radio Poultry's here. Hello. He won the Tax Avoiders high score challenge we just did. Mode 4 is tough, but this is a great challenge. That's from Brandon. Clack says hello. Pikachu says hello. Sound is good. Thank you, Brandon. DFLJ says hello to everybody. Roy Quitter says hello. Did I miss entering a high score challenge? I guess you missed the Tax Avoiders, but you could do this one. Hi, Clax. It's not the 90s, but we have time for you. Good reference. Derp is here. Welcome. Pirate Gamer Boy. Nice coincidence. I was just watching my MSI Space Invaders plug and play review where you were incredibly unimpressed. I remember that one. Yes, I was unimpressed with that one. Sega Strider's here. No more Miko news. There's really nothing new going on. So I do have a Miko video idea in my head that I might put together. Yeah, I think most people consider this better than the original. Audio's fine. Time to delete some invaders. Yes. What happens in Variation 4? Well, in Variation 4, I think the invaders have some weird missiles and the barriers go back and forth. So Andrew's here. Muzzkind is here too. Cool and Unusual's here. Welcome. So let's try this again. I could do better than this. I did terrible. So yeah, you can see the barriers moving side to side here. To the left, to the left. To the right. Let's go over this side. Oh, and I'm not paying attention. And you can let me know in the comments what your strategy is. Are you a person that tries to take off, do like rows vertically or horizontally first, right? Like, do you try to get all the guys closest to the shields? I am doing terrible. I have never played this variation, and it's weird to have the barriers move on me. I'm used to ducking behind them when I need to, and you really can't. I mean, you kind of can. I'm doing bad. So it's so funny, like, a few weeks ago I set the world record for tax avoiders. And now I'm like barely scratching the surface on Space Invaders. I'm just out of practice. Not that I'm a great Space Invader player. I don't claim that at all. Oh, and that proves it. That was terrible. Flubber's here. Welcome. Radio likes to take out his invaders vertically. Larry's here. Just found my copy of the game instruction manual when I was a kid. Just need the box. Very cool. Chris is here. Rexstart is here. Loves these Atari sounds. Do you ever do the two-shot cheat glitch? I do when I'm playing, but for this challenge you can't. So I'm not very good at it, but I try to take out a couple columns early just so it takes longer for the entire thing to shift down. Strategy, I'm dying here. Yeah, I think as a kid I usually just played the first variation of everything. A lot of people did. And this has a ton of variations. Oops, let's restart that. I saw a chat and went to read it instead of paying attention because my computer screen is perpendicular to my TV screen, so I see stuff going on in the corner of my eye, and sometimes I want to read when I see the chat move. But when you're trying to save the planet, you probably should focus on, that first. I'd love to have the double shots right now. No, move! Oh, I saw that one coming a mile away. Okay, took care of them. Come on, get him. Oh, he got me. I'm doing so bad. I apologize for my lack of skills this evening. Really terrible. Oh, I thought I had a guy left. Mode 4, single player move and shield, zigzagging, slow bombs. Space Invaders 2600 is one of those neat cases where Atari put their own spin on the game. I wish I could see it re-released more often. You are in avoid mode. You need to be in invade mode. Okay, I could do better. I definitely could do better. I am like literally embarrassed. Also, since it's Easter, if anyone wants to share their favorite Easter candy, because I think, may be controversial, but I think Easter candy is like the best candy of the year. Now, as a kid, I really liked Marshmallow Peeps, and I still have a soft spot for Peeps, and honestly, I don't eat a lot of candy anymore. I just don't. But I now know that Peeps, they're not the greatest candy. They're a great idea and design, but, it's just sugar on marshmallow, right? And when they get hard, they're not that good. But I have some Peep stuff. Like, I have a Peep Hot Wheel car on the wall. That was given to me as a gift. I think at one point I had a stuffed Peep, like a, stuffed animal version. And I enjoyed Cadbury cream eggs, but the caramel ones are just amazing. Oh no! Oh no, is he gonna get me? Yeah. That last one. Oh, thanks, Brandon. $2. Put that in the Easter candy fund. Thank you for the super chat. Reese's eggs are the greatest candy of all time. So I want to talk about that for a second. So, I don't know what it is about Reese's eggs. I like Reese's peanut butter cups. Big fan of the peanut butter cup. I like any Reese's, product, the small ones, the big ones, whatever. But there's something about the eggs. I don't know if it's psychological. I don't know if it's the ratio of peanut butter to chocolate. I don't know what it is about the Reese's eggs at Easter time, but they taste so much better than anything else Reese's does with their peanut butter. So much better. I mean, like Christmas, they do the trees. The trees are not nearly as good as the eggs. Do I know why it is? No, I don't. Could it be psychological? Yes, it could. But Reese's eggs are just the bomb. Perhaps my favorite candy, period. Ooh, I narrowly escaped that. These zigzagging bombs throw you off, man. They throw you off. Everything movie is throwing me off. It is. Ugh. Yes! Got him! I survived a wave. I'm happy. Come on, get those little frogs. Or whatever you want to call them. It's a high score challenge. I should be going for the UFOs, but I'm just trying to survive. I'm struggling with this variation. It's a very challenging one. But there are people on my Discord, they're doing great. There's talks that someone could roll the score, which I think happens at 10,000. Ah, bumped my windscreen and threw me off. Okay, let's see if we could get through a second. Oh, they're getting faster. Oh, no. Yes. Oh. Oh, that's it, isn't it? Oh, man. Okay, let me see. So apparently Space Invaders' story was part of their success, which I didn't realize there was a story to it. I mean, I know like War of the Worlds. Does anyone know the story of how Atari licensed it? As popular as the game was in Japan, I'm still surprised it appeared on an American console first. I mean, they paid the money and they licensed it as far as I know. Whoa, the chat just jumped on me. Oh, Rex agrees. Reese eggs are the greatest candy of all time. One of the first games actually had a plot instead of just vague concept. So you have to share the plot. I don't know. I probably read it when I did my review, but I forget. Cotton candy flavored Peeps have become my favorite. I haven't tried the different flavors. They had like a donut shop coffee flavor the other day. I saw that. T-Law's here. Welcome. My older brother and I got into an argument just as my dad was ready to buy this in 80. The next thing you know, no game for either of us. Oh, bummer. Oh, yeah, there wasn't any Japanese home systems to release it on. Good. Always loved the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 step when you get down to 5 invaders. Reese's Rabbits. Oh, I haven't had those. I haven't tried those before. My personal favorite chocolate candies are Reese Eggs, Pocky, and Bueno. Louis SNK is here. Welcome. Which variation is this? This is variation 4, and we're doing a high score challenge over on my Discord server. If you want to, join in or just do it on your own, whatever. Yeah, this is a good game. Welcome, Norberto. Growing up, the second row of aliens remind me of the McDonald Fry Guys. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, Norberto's meeting Chuck Norris. That's awesome. E. King's here, by the way. Hello, and Mr. Bobot. Okay, let's see if I could do any more. So 1260 is my highest, which is not that great. I'm not doing good. So let's focus. Let's see, can I hit? Oh, I thought I had a chance to hit the UFO that time. Let's just try to... Okay, now let's go to this side. I should go back and try and get that side. Let's get them... Oh, I better get this guy. Getting close to the bottom here. Okay, give myself a little room there. Good. Got him. Oh! Oh! Oh, man! I was doing so good. I was like, man, I'm getting a groove. There we go. That's a good start. That's a good start. I really need to shorten these guys up, though. Oh, man, I really could use a double shot. Come on. Got him. Yes. New personal best of this variation. Oh, is that it? Yeah. So I improved my score by 50 points. Not bad. Let's see. Atari went behind Bally's back, bought the exclusive home license used from Taito, and sued Bally for their unlicensed port. Interesting. Hey, Keon, welcome to the stream. It's now Easter on the East Coast, by the way. Well, happy Easter. I almost said Merry Christmas. What am I thinking? Merry Easter. Yeah, it is Easter here. NSG, the plot to Space Invaders is just aliens are invading and you're Earth's last hope, which is more than any other game had at the time. Okay, well, I figured I thought that was basically it, based on a true story. Let's see. There was a version. Yeah, the Coca-Cola one called Pepsi Invaders, given to employees. Very rare, hard to get. Official one. I got the 5200 version, but not the 2600 version. Adam's here. Hi, Adam. Do you think the Amico will announce a Founders ship date soon? No, I don't. I don't think it's coming out. If they do, I think they'll make just enough to cover their FIG deal where they owe like 100 consoles and maybe a few more. I would be surprised if all their founders got their systems. I really would. I want them to get it, but I'm just being real. TFOF Gaming says the original arcade emulator, the 2600. Yeah. Chesnar's here. I was playing Little Space Invaders Infinity Gene earlier. Weird game there. I haven't heard of that one. Saw your review of Crackpots and realized spiders often looked at as these disgusting creatures, but are actually great for us. Yes, I understand. Spiders are awesome. Golden's here. Welcome. Spiders are great. Just don't come in my house. That's all I ask. Merry Easter to you too, NSG. People were excited because there was a plot. Hey, T-Law. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Easter, NSG. Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate that. The Amico is vaporware. Well, it could end up that way, Ryan. It could end up way. Got a ton of 2600 games as well. A lot of them are actually very good for what they're worth. It's cheap to collect a lot of 2600. I wonder what Taito thought about this version. Well, it did well, so I'm guessing they're okay. My local arcade, Jaspel's here, has a tabletop Invaders with toggle switch controls, better than buttons, but not as easy as a 2600 joystick. I'm using a Genesis controller, a 6-button, which is what I prefer to use. It's easy on my hands. E-King says there might only be 100 founders left. There might be. I think there's more than that, but you could be right. Yeah, Miko should have had a Space Invaders reimagined, or Space Armada, which was the Intellivision version. And there was something about Space Invaders where something about it wasn't copyrighted correctly, so everyone could make a clone and not get sued. They just couldn't call it Space Invaders. Like they trademarked the name, but not the game mechanic. So everyone had a Space Invaders. They just didn't call it that. Get the UFO. I should really try to get the UFO soon. quick question. Has anybody, I know Stranger Things has announced like a season 4. Has anyone followed the show? Because I watched the first season. I thought it was good. I watched some of the second and I just stopped watching it. Is it something I should get back into, or is it not worth it? Does it just keep going downhill? You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I got into it because of all like the 80s references, right? Good. So let me know if you think I should watch. Oh, bummer. If I should get back into Stranger Things, or if anyone's been keeping tabs on that. Lately, on Tubi, I've been watching Freakazoid, which I never watched when it came out. And it's actually really entertaining. Surprisingly more entertaining than I thought it would be. If the Amico really never ends up getting released, I wonder if the materials produced for it will come rare collector's items. It might. German name is here. Happy Easter. I remember hearing how this game really helped pioneer porting arcade classics, at least besides home Pong units. Yeah, Space Armada is hard. It is hard. Taito actually hates this conversion from what I've heard. They think that's inferior. That's why they didn't let it get re-released on the flashback. Weird alternate version there. Interesting. Zombies here, welcome. I have an amusing family story about this. I had a falling out with my family and tried to, and I guess this family took him out because the comment's not finished. A lot of early Japanese game developers started off making clones of popular games like Pong, Breakout, Space Invaders. I had the same experience watching the show. I never finished season 2 either. Interesting, talking about Stranger Things. The only thing I know about Stranger Things is that it caused a brief comeback for New Coke. The first season of Stranger Things is easily the best. It gets worse. Getting ready to play Jet Force Gemini on the N64 when you get home. Cool. Remember Freakazoid? Sega's first game was a Pong clone. I think Nintendo's was an Invaders clone. Watching the gameplay makes me think of those PS1 remakes and arcade classics such as this, like Asteroids and Pong remakes. I was playing the Missile Command remake on one live stream for the PlayStation 1. It's actually really good. It has a decent climax with the creatures from the other dimension. Freakazoid was great, and they remade Pipe Dream, if that counts. Pipe Dream. That's one of those games that, like, I saw a lot of Pipe Dream style games, but that's not my cup of tea. Just not my thing. All right. So yeah, I've been watching a little bit of Freakazoid. I've been like, I started a long time ago. Like there was like an anniversary of the NWO in wrestling. I was a wrestling fan, but in the 90s, I didn't have cable and I stopped paying attention. Like after like the Hulk Hogan Ultimate Warrior era. But I've been slowly, I kept tabs. I knew what was going on to a degree. I know who Stone Cold Steve Austin was, and I would see a little bit here or there. So I've been watching like the Monday Night Wars on Peacock. I'll watch a Raw and then a Nitro. I'll try and do a week. Like I'm watching both. Come on, get it. Yes! And I just got to the part in wrestling history where Vince McMahon lost a match, or he didn't lose a match. I'm sorry. Stone Cold beat The Undertaker at a pay-per-view, and now Vince McMahon is off TV forever, which of course is not going to happen. And Hulk Hogan over on Nitro has just put back on the red and yellow gear and switched personas from the Hollywood Hogan persona, which is really interesting to see because you can see WCW's like kind of running out of ideas, and Goldberg has weird new music that is just not as cool as the original. And so those are kind of the shows I've been watching. I did watch a Columbo not too long ago, so I may watch more of that. I really enjoy the Columbo. Occasionally I watch Murder, She Wrote with my wife. And right now we're watching the, for longer movies, we don't usually watch them all in one set, one sitting. We'll watch them in chunks, because by the time the kids get to bed, we're pretty tired. So we'll stay up for like an hour to watch something. So we're watching No Time to Die, the James Bond movie. So let's see. Picked up Kirby and the Forgotten Land today. Amazing game. My mother will only play this version of Space Invaders and hates all other video games. Very interesting. Let's see. My personal favorite version of Space Invaders is the one in Gorf. More room to move around, not just a straight line. Yeah, I could see that. Severance season 1 was great. I haven't heard of Severance. Hey, WWJD, welcome. And Guy with the Green Hat, welcome. Have you been playing Space Invaders a lot lately? Because you're invading my space. Back it up. That's Adam Sandler's and Pixels. That was not a bad video game movie. Sonic was better, but Pixels was good. It was a good popcorn movie. I bought several plug-and-play TV devices to give their specific, get the specific version of Space Invaders and failed. Yeah, this version was never re-released, I don't think. I can't hear anything in the stream, so I'll check later. I can read the comments, so I'm watching live bands perform. Okay. Reason for Hogan going good again, and it was a dumb reason with the poor payoff. Yeah, his kid said, I think it was Nicholas, said, "Hey, Dad, I brought these clothes. Why don't you change it?" Like Hogan started by shaving off the, he would have stubble, and then he would use like beard color or hair coloring thing to make his beard stubble black to give him like a mean guy look. And he started by shaving that, and then he went into the red and yellow. Nintendo's first arcade video game was Space Invaders clone Space Fever. Interesting. I didn't know that. Also, now I want to play Phoenix or Demon Attack on my Atari, but it's midnight. Yeah. Yeah, dedicated Pong systems were big before home systems. That was WWF Fully Loaded 99, which was on July 25th. I didn't watch it because I was watching Woodstock 99 at the same time. Interesting. Avenger for the VIC-20 is a great clone. If you've never played it, I haven't. Christopher says, parents bought me an Atari with Space Invaders back in the day. I've been gaming ever since. Cool. Batman, the animated series, is really good. One of my favorite shows of all time. Sonic Part 2 was better than I thought it would be. Oh, do you think Sonic Part 2 is as good as the original, better than the original, little under the original? I really like Sonic 1. I haven't seen 2 yet. Winter's Layer's here. Welcome. See, PB Productions is here too, talking about the Stone Cold Undertaker match from Fully Loaded. Okay, let's see if I could do better than, what was it, 1260? I'm sorry I'm doing terrible, but I'm just playing for fun. I know I'm not going to win this challenge. This variation is tough for me, but I like the game. I do. I just like to play the basic game. Like, ooh, I didn't even mean to do that. That's awesome. Oh, I totally meant to do that. I like to play the first variation and keep it easy and do the double shot trick where you hold down reset, which I don't think they meant. I don't think they programmed that on purpose. I could be wrong, but I don't think that was on purpose. Like, if you hold reset when you power up the game, it allows you to do 2 shots instead of just 1. Ooh, got another. Man, I gotta get that one bugger. No. Oh. My game is over. That was a bummer. I was doing pretty good too. Let's see. Demon Attack is outstanding. Yes. Heads up, WCW gets a little graphic towards the end of the run. What happens to Sid is not vicious, is not pretty. I saw that. Yeah, when he broke his leg, I remember that. He's thinking about collecting Game Boy games. Got any recommendations? Well, he's talking to Norberto, but I'll recommend Super Mario Land 2, Link's Awakening DX are good games. If you like Kicks, there's a good version of Kicks on there. Honestly, the iMagic library, Imagic. I said it like Tommy Tallarico. The Imagic library for Atari was mostly top notch. Demon Attack is so good. Need to get back into Atari soon. Only liked Hollywood Hogan hated the red and yellow Hogan. There's a lot of awesome stuff in the Sonic 2 film. I remember the theater erupting with applause when they saw the early premiere August or April 6th. Is that it? My chat just jumped. Been playing Clockwork, Aquario, and Mario Kart 8. So German name has already seen it twice. So I guess it's good. Magic made a couple of games that were the rest were great. Yeah, like what's that one game? The Firefighter game's not that good. Has a great artwork though. They all did. Try killing the aliens in the third column from the left first. That will give you a hole in the middle. That usually makes it easier to shoot the UFO. Just tried my 7800, but couldn't figure out how to make the guy skinny. Think it's one of the toggles on the 2600. Let me see if I can figure it out. So let me see. I'm going to play with the difficulty switches. So let's see. That's not doing it. Okay, there you go. Oh, so B is. So it's the B switch. It's the main B switch. Because you can make it really big. Man, your guy is still big, even regular. So yeah, so it's the difficulty switch is right by the controller port that you have to use on the 7800. Gargoyles Quest, that's a good one. I think it's expensive, but it's good. Firefighter is probably the worst in Magic game. I don't think it's absolutely terrible or anything. Let's see. Wow. Yeah, they're gonna. I guess they're getting ready for part 3. Joel's here. Glad I've caught part of the live stream. Glad you can make it. Oh no, you could say that, Norberto. Don't worry about it. Brittle the Sphinx with box, very cheap. I like the boxes of a Magic games. Cosmic Arc is interesting, and what was I going to say about? It's the sequel to Atlantis. If you didn't know that. 2 pay-per-views aired in July 25th, 99. I had to miss Fully Loaded. I think Fathom for the 2600 by Magic is a sleeper. It's a hidden gem. It has a lot of depth to it. It's not a game you could just pick up and play. It's a game where you have to read the manual or understand what you're doing. You'll get lost. But Fathom, and I did a review if you're interested in what the game is about. But Fathom has you like changing into a dolphin and a seagull and going back. It has some quest elements in it. Okay, let's see if I could get these guys at the end. Ooh, got it. So I want to say, if the aliens touch the ground, your game's over no matter what, even if you have a life left. Come on. Come on. No. Oh, no. Oh. Yep, exactly. Yeah, Atlantis 2 was, it wasn't like a real Atlantis 2. It was made for a contest, if I remember correctly. So it was a contest cart. Kind of like the Nintendo World Champion carts, you know. Laser Gates is a pseudo-sequel to Escape from Terra 1. It's by the same developer. I didn't know that. Interesting. Laser Gates is my favorite. Trying to think of a game for the May 16th competition. Radio Poultry's picking a game. Do many of you have Super Hangout for the Genesis, also considered Super Ghouls and Ghosts, or maybe Asteroids for the 7800? I think any of those are fun. I know Super Hang-On's also on the 6-pack, I believe, so people might have it. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I want to say, is on the Mini, SNES Mini. And, of course, Asteroid 7800 is on the Evercade cartridge, so they all have different ways of playing it. Fathom is like Echo. I wonder if it was inspiration. It might have been. Let's see, what... I'm having a hard time keeping up with the chat. Lots of talk going on. Hey, Demon C, welcome. Beam Rider, yes, that's another good one. But that's a Activision game. I think they were talking to Magic, but yeah. Have you ever played Solaris at 2600? That's actually going to be the next high score challenge game. I played it a little bit, so I'm going to have to get really into it after this one. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to jump ahead to keep... Oh, Frame Raider, welcome. Okay, let's keep going. Let me try 1 or 2 more times. I've been playing this for about 30 minutes or so. I mean, I've been talking probably 10 minutes of the 35 minutes. Let's keep it going. Man, the shield is like, actually, I almost wish it wasn't there. Ooh, that was a mistake. I'll take it. Uh-oh. Ooh, just got it. Just barely. I definitely think I'm going to watch some Freakazoid after this. I've just been enjoying that. I think when it first came out, I caught an episode and I didn't get it. And I was like, this is just kind of stupid, but it's actually pretty smart. It's got some good humor in it. Oh, come on. I got to get that lower one. I can't let it. There we go. Can I get it? Yes. Oh, I ran into that. Okay, good. I still have a life. No. Oh man. This is my new personal best. Nothing great, but already lost my shields, which might not be a bad thing, honestly. Nope, missed my opportunity there. Oh, 2005. That was a good year. I'll take that. I'll take that. I might try one more game and call it a night. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't know about Freakazoid as a kid either. It was a show where the writers forgot they were making a show for kids. Do I have any memories playing this game as a kid at NSG? Yep, this was one of those games. Now, of course, it wasn't... I got the 7800 right after the crash when the NES was around. So when I got this game, I probably bought it from the Toys R Us clearance bin or something like that. But I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. See, I can't get anywhere in Dragonfire. It looks really cool. I get okay. Hey, Ken's here. Welcome. Moving shields drives me nuts. 2005, the year I was born. Thanks, Golden. You made me feel really old. Swinecraft is here. This is, yep, the killer app. Okay, let's get going. Oops. Stuff's falling on my desk. Let's see if I could do better than 2005. Otherwise, it'll be Golden's birth year will be my high score. Let's get over here and shoot some aliens. Ooh, good. That was a good one. I will gladly take that. Oh, that wasn't good. This game does a good job with suspense when the footsteps or whatever you want to call that sound increases. Oh, I almost got the UFO. I thought I had a chance there. Let's see if I can... There we go. That's pretty nice. Come on. Yeah. No. Oh, wow. By the skin of my teeth, that one was. They start really low on this one, don't they? Haha. I won't tell you if I planned that or not. Oh, getting close. Ooh, barely missed that one. Oh, shields! Yes! Haha! New high score. Nope, no shields here. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, no! Okay, that's a good way to stop. The futuristic year of 2295. Ooh, thank you. Happy Easter to you too, PB. Let's see. Yeah, most short time-based games are bad for me. That's okay. I play everything using Recall Box on a Raspberry Pi 400. Interesting. Tim's here. Welcome. The only 2600 port I prefer to the arcade version. Yeah, it seems like that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Skyjinx either. Looked up my inventory list. I have 189 2600 games. That's really cool. I prefer this to the arcade version. See, Fiddy's here. Welcome too. I played my first video game on black and white. Well, here we go. Here, we'll do this for you. There we go. There we go. XJ's here. Yes, I'm just seeing. I can't get caught up on all the chat, but got busy. Let's do one. One black and white. This we'll do old school for a second. And it's even fuzzy, you know, like sometimes it was. It's fuzzy probably because of my HDMI converter. But it is using the RF the signal. Be funny if I Oh, come on. Good. Ooh. There we go. Oh, terrible. Let's see. Can I get the image any clearer? I don't think I can. Ah, so there you go. Space Invaders. Have you ever tried Space Invaders on Sega Genesis? I haven't. I haven't. Yep, Happy Easter guy with a green hat. Let's see, I'm just reading some of the chat. Dragster, full price game. Full price game you can beat in less than 10 seconds. Gotta play some 2600 after that. Black and white looks like radioactive grayscale. That's funny. I got hooked on Dragster. It's like Kaboom. I haven't really played Dragster. Space Invaders 95. I don't know if I played that. Activision made a game I call Hand Cramp Simulator, or as they call it, Decathlon. I got the track and field controller, so I may have to try that sometimes. I always like Frogger on the 2600. Yep. Atomic Age, welcome. Those sound effects at the end, they're so nerve-wracking. Exactly. Made some great suspense. All right, so it's 12:30. It is Easter, so happy Easter, everybody. Have a Cadbury cream egg or a Reese's egg, you know. Enjoy the day. Tato Legends 3 has the best collection of Space Invaders I've seen on one disc. I have that somewhere. So anyways, yes, happy Easter. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. If you don't celebrate, I just hope you have a good night then, or a good day, whatever time it is around here. Thank you for the two of you who dropped a super chat. I appreciate that. And I also did the, what is it? I put a link to the Discord server. If you want to join the server and play along with us, that'd be awesome. It's just for a fun thing, but the winner gets to help pick a future 2600 or any game for any old system. So yeah, I guess that's about it. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. I will see you next time.